Hello. Many of you have asked what is the easiest way to receive and pack your World's Finest Chocolate Continental Collection program. Well, I'm going to take a couple minutes and tell you exactly how to do it. It's extremely simple. So this is how it is going to come into you. Now, you might get it on one pallet like this, or it might come in 2 or 3, 4 pallets, depending on the size of your product. But it'll all come in, all wrapped, all together on one, and there's going to be a spot in here where we'll have the packing list on it. Make sure you find the packing list, open that up, because this will show you the count of all the different types of product, of everything that's here, and it needs to be counted in. So when you get that, make sure you put that into a safe spot so you don't lose that. You're going to want to cut the packing paper off here so you can get to all of the product that you have. And you're going to want to take this all and separate it all out by type of product that you see. So every box will have the description of what is on it, as you see here, deluxe cashew clusters, or the dark chocolate continental almonds, the spring imperial almonds, these here. And so you want to unpack it and line it all up by product type. And that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to line it all up, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, as you see now, I have lined up all of the product, taken it off the pallet, and lined it all up on tables, which is what I recommend, is stacking it up on tables so it's at a comfortable level on the table, on the stage, wherever you're doing delivery. And I've lined it all up by product type, and then I've checked it off against that packing slip that I told you earlier that would be on the pallet. So I counted in on my very first thing here of the pecan clusters, that I have a total of 14 cases of pecan clusters, all the way down to the last item of the solid milk chocolate bunnies, and I have 8 of these cases. So I've checked off each one, everything's here, and now we're ready to start packaging. Now, a quick point for you is how I have it lined up. It's not just in any random order. It is in a specific way to help with the ease of packing the orders when you go to start pulling the orders that way. You'll see the order confirmation page that you have here. This was emailed to you, and this page here is the top page of all of the paperwork that you're going to get with the shipment that comes in prior to the chocolate delivery, of all your prizes, of the bags to pack everything in. These are all your original order forms, and we'll go over all of this. But on this order confirmation page, you'll see how it's listed, starting with item A all the way down to J, or if you did the Easter tag, you have IA and CB all listed right here on this page here. And this is how I set it up. So I started with deluxe pecan clusters. My next item, item B on here, shows malted milk balls, so that's what's here, all the way down to the end of the sheet here. And on here, it's the solid milk chocolate bunnies, or if you did not run the Easter tag, it's the dark chocolate almonds will be your last item. And this is the way you want to line it all up on the tables, so that when you start to pull the orders, it's just in a simple order. You're just going to walk down the line and pull all the orders. Now on the paperwork here, let me show you how the paperwork is going to come here. It's top stack here. We'll have the order confirmation page, an alphabetized seller list, an overall ranking ranked by units, a sheet here that's broken down by teacher and how many students sold, and their names by teacher. All of that will be included in the paperwork that you're going to get there. And then all of the orders will be separated like this. You're going to have the, if you guys had the grade on the order form, that's how it's going to be labeled right here. So this is your ESE pre-K all the way through until you get to your next stack, which will be kindergarten down through here. You'll see how they're separated. But you'll see some of them have paper clips on here, because if it is multiple student orders per teacher, it's paper clipped together. So on our very first one, we have an ESE pre-K class, and it's Camden Allen is the first student that's on here. This is the only one that's sold in Miss Brooks' class, Mr. and Mrs. Brooks' class. The next one is paper clipped together because multiple students sold in Mr. Marr's class that you see here. So this is what you're going to use to go start pulling the orders on there, and that's what we're going to do next. All right, now we are all ready to start pulling the orders. As you see, I've gone through and I've opened up all of the boxes. You want to cut open all of the boxes so they're all ready, easy to start pulling stuff out of. A very important tip, when you're going through and you're cutting open the box, your box is like this, and you go to cut open your box, right underneath, your 1/4 inch of cardboard right there is your first box of chocolates. And it's very easy to cut that when you're cutting it. And then you'll ruin your box. So just make sure that you cut it very lightly, so you're not ruining any of the chocolate when you're cutting it open. As I explained to you before, how everything is lined up, so it's nice and simple the way it's going to be on the packing slip, each individual student pack slip that you have right here. So this very first student that we have right here, they sold a total of 3 items. You're provided with these World's Finest Chocolate bags to start packing everything inside. The very first item that you see here is the malted milk balls, and it says that there's 1. So we have 1 malted milk ball. Going down to the next, it's mint melt-aways. It's right in order that it's that way. The next item on the list is World's Finest Chocolate Bunny. So I skip all of this, and it's down to the very last item that you have right here of the bunny. There's 3 items pulled for this student right here. All the items are inside the bag. Their paperwork, the original order form, that goes right inside there for them. And then you do from here what you want as far as how you want to stage it, if you want to keep it alphabetically by student. I recommend keeping it by grade because that's how all the packing slips already are sorted, is by grade level. So you'll take your very first one that you have here for pre-K and line it up, put it in your pre-K stack or whatever you need there. Now I'm going to pull one more real quick here for you just to show you a little bit different on here. This student here sold 17 items, so a little bit more than is going to fit in a bag. Probably about 10 items really will fit inside of a bag. All of the items here, every product, there's 15 pieces, 15 boxes to a case. So one case of chocolate, there's 15 boxes, no matter if it's the pecan clusters or the mint melt-aways, the almonds, there's 15 pieces. So it makes it easy for remembering that. So you see the very first one here, deluxe pecan clusters, this student sold 6 of them. So what I'm going to do is make it easier, is I'll pull out 9 of them here. I'm so good with math, I just did that off the top of my head. We have 6 of them left in here, pecan clusters, and then we're going to continue down the list and keep pulling the next items that we have here. So you have 1 malted milk ball that we'll put inside here. The next thing on here is 3 deluxe cashew clusters, which are right down here. So you have your deluxe cashew clusters. I'm going to pull 3 of those and put them inside here. My next list that I have here is Continental almonds, milk chocolate Continental almonds. They are amazing. The peanut butter bears, you got 1 of those that you have here. And again, everything is in order and it's all marked right on the box, so it's very easy to do. The caramel whirls, we have 1 of those. Down on to the next, I have spring imperial almonds, which if you did not buy any or have not had these are amazing. And going on down to the next thing, you have the World's Finest Chocolate Bunny. There's 2 of them. 2 of them here. So I got all of my chocolate in this case. I'll organize it so it fits nice in there. And then again, this order form goes with this case, so you know exactly who it goes to. Because there's that student name on there that shows Kayla. That's who it goes to. This one is a kindergarten one. We put it in the kindergarten stack. So very easy to do, nice and simple. Any questions you have, contact your customer service rep, and they will help you out.